Alright, so you guys know that I loved Weird Space by A.M. Wiley, and I just got back from vacation. And while I was on vacation, I was super excited because I got to read book 2 of the Weird Space trilogy, Dawn of the Warriors. So whereas Weird Space was very much an Earth-based story, we blow up the universe and we head out into it in Dawn of the Warriors. This entire book, for the most part, takes place in other universes, other planets, and we expand the world greatly. We still have our same beloved cast of characters that made that first book so fun. We still have a ton of the nostalgia from that first book that made it so fun, but we also really expand out on the story. We get all sorts of new characters. We get to meet all of the Dimension Warriors, and there's an entire political conflict and political intrigue that goes into that. And then the world of the bad guys gets expanded as well. And it's interesting, as I was reading this, a lot of what the author does is a lot of throwback stuff, and there's definitely, like I said, a lot of nostalgia in this. And when I was reading some of the monsters and some of the things they could do, I kept going back to like Aliens and the movie The Thing, which has just these great alien type creatures and some body horror and stuff like this. And this definitely reminded me a lot of that. So just like book 1, book 2 ends on a cliffhanger and has me salivating for book 3, which is not published yet, so I'm going to have to wait and bide my time. But in the meantime, before it is written, again, I would highly recommend that you go out and check out Weird Space and Dawn of the Warriors. This is a really fun set of books from an indie author. It's a great story, a lot of fun nostalgia. If you're into sci-fi, if you're into fantasy, and if you're into that like Stranger Things kind of 80s, 90s nostalgia vibe, you are going to love this. So if you've read this, let me know what you think, but I also want to know who's an indie author that you wish got more coverage and got more love.